Hey everybody, XEI here for an XEI Watches set of trailers. You can see it in the title already. It's for the Banner Saga. All three games, we're going to watch those ones real quick. I just had some exchanges in the comments because of the whole BioWare thing. And I learned about the Banner Saga, which I guess, Saga. I know people are going to say it's not Saga, it's Saga. Listen, sometimes I choose how to pronounce words and I stick to it, okay? Even though I know. Okay. So it sounds like it was a group of BioWare employees that after Knights of the Old Republic, they were disappointed, I suppose, of the EA buyout. And so they left BioWare, they formed a new company. I'm sorry, I already forget the name. But they launched a Kickstarter for the Banner Saga. I guess they financed it really, really well. And they've been producing Banner Saga games for the last 8 years. So I think it was 2012 they did the Kickstarter. 2014 it launched, 2016 another one launched, and then 2018 the third one launched. Did I get those dates right? I probably got those dates wrong, but anyways, point is I want to watch all the trailers because I'm like, if this was a BioWare team and then there's like tabletop stuff has been released, I'm thinking that, you know, this is the kind of thing I was talking about in the whole BioWare Anthem fiasco random driving video that I did, which I might do more of, even though it was hellish to edit because of the sound and the shakiness. But I'll figure it out because I think that's a kind of a cool thing for me to do while I'm on the road, because I like to maximize my time. I'm derailing. So we're going to watch the Banner Saga. I want to see what this is all about. I have this faint memory of seeing someone Let's Play this years ago. I saw it looked like, at least the beginning of it, looked like a cartoon or something? Or are the sprites like cartoonish? I watched one of those episodes, if it was what I'm thinking of, but I don't actually know. I did grab the 3 trailers, the ones that were the oldest that I could find. So I'm on the Banner Saga channel proper. This is a video from 2013 from the Banner Saga channel proper. It's called the Banner Saga announcement trailer. So I'm presuming this is the Kickstarter video or akin to something aligned to that that effort. So let's watch the Banner Saga for the first one, and yeah, go from there. So Stoic is the company that was formed of the BioWare folks that left. This is the company. We'll talk about the other stuff later. Yeah. Okay, this is what I remembered.
Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky.
I had no idea. I had no idea these were BioWare. I mean, but 3 years ago I was not playing any of them.
We fool ourselves believing that peace will last.
Yeah, is that the gameplay right there? Okay, that might have been. Oh, it's neat. I like these styles for sure. I liked it when I first saw it. And it's neat. I don't remember anything with the mechanics. The theme is obvious. I mistaken. You know what I think was happening? I think I was mistakening, or not mistaking, but I was Versus Evil was the distributor. I think is that name came up. Oh my god, I forget the name of it now. Damn it. King of Dragon Pass. My god, I had to open up GOG. Just, I could not remember the name of this game. I think my brain was was crossing those wires with the titles themselves or something, and I didn't associate what I saw. It was before the channel. I was watching Let's Plays before I started this channel. I started this channel almost we're going on, this is the 4th year. So it would have been 4 years ago, I suppose. Does that make sense? Like 2013, I would have been watching Banner Saga 1. Yeah. So, yeah, I think, anyways, those wires were getting crossed. Yeah, I love the style. If it has the same sort of dynamic. Now, you guys did say that it was the team from the Knights of the Old Republic that got angry at the EA thing and then left and made the Banner Saga. So that's not necessarily aligning them with what got developed during the Dragon Age Origin stuff in 2007. It sounds like this is something, it's a team that was... They might have been part of 2007 too, but if it's Knights of the Old Republic, it wasn't like 2003 or something, 2002. Isn't it like an old game? So Anyways, that's curious. Let's see what Banner Saga 2 is all about. This is from GameSpot, their website.
Hero. Center Slayer.
Style.
Legend.
I mean, I love Norse mythology a lot. I'm not so certain this is like.
These are names we're given.
Oh, that looks kind of. Oh, that's a centaur. Okay, I was gonna
Words
say it's maybe
for moments of courage.
fantasy, but no, it's fantasy.
Words for a saga. Words which ignore all our
This
pain
is really, you know, this is taking me back.
and loss.
I mean, it's way nicer.
Our struggle to keep moving
This is taking me back
across
to
a
like
breaking world.
that.
And words don't keep you safe. Your bow, your guile, the clans under your banner. These are your tools to stay alive.
That right there. That, I mean, obviously,
reach
that's
your
just those sprites
destination.
moving and doing the thing.
And face whatever comes next.
Oh, that was an interesting suggestion. Like going into the Orient, maybe? Sort of has the vibe of it being maybe an Asian influence of some sort, but those timelines. But this isn't the real world. There's centaurs and it looks like, I don't know if those were undead, but at least mutants of some sort. So yeah, it's kind of neat. I like the animation style, the clips between. I'm assuming that those are cutscenes. That's an interesting approach. So instead of doing the whole 3D modeling and like the way Dragon Age does it or Mass Effect, that they do their cutscenes as like animation. That's brilliant. It can't be that much more costly. It's probably less costly to get an animation studio to do the cutscenes. It makes it feel unique and fresh. So yeah, neat. Oh, did I finish my statement about the top-down view? It reminds me of the TSR SSI games from way back. And I have to believe that some of the people here probably remembered those experiences as kids and teenagers, and then they became developers, and then they're like, it'd be cool as if we did something neat with that style of play where it's the hex grid. And then you make decisions. So it's what's it called? Turn-based strategy. It's just called turn-based strategy. All right. So yeah, back in those early Advanced Dungeons and Dragons games by SSI, they would be like Secret of the Silver Blades was a big one I was into. Huge. I played that one so much. It was D&D. It was AD&D, but it was done sort of what I saw right there. Immediate vibes. You have a grid. The angle was almost the same. You make a choice. It does its thing, and then it just goes through the actions. And the turn-based stuff becomes part of your strategy. You have to think ahead of So that's which is very different than, of course, the Dragon Age stuff where it wasn't turn by play. It was sort of turn by, but it was all dynamic. You know what I mean? Like everything sort of happens. It really comes down to how you navigate the mouse and keyboard with what's on screen. It's the real time stuff becomes more important than the fact that things are still likely entering some sort of sequential operation in the code. But it's all based on your eye-hand coordination, whereas this one's more like you can sit back, you can think about your strategy, which probably works for me, although people will probably get frustrated with how long it's going to take me to make a decision. But that's what it takes me back to. It's like you really have to think about what am I going to do. Dark Sun games. Oh, I love the Dark Sun games so much in the 90s. Oh, so much. Those were turned by, weren't they? Am I getting all of this wrong now? Because then it's like Planescape was right after. And Planescape, I played maybe half an hour of it in 1999. I don't know why I remember stuff like that. I remember the beginning. I remember waking up, and I don't know why I couldn't play it anymore, but I didn't. And now I bought it, so I will be playing Planescape on this channel. Maybe. I don't know. That one wasn't turn-based. Neither was Neverwinter Nights. Baldur's Gate definitely wasn't. So was Dark Sun. Dark Sun definitely was. I remember how I had to defeat the last the last fight in Dark Sun, and the PC I had at the time, everything, I had all of these spells go off, and like I laced the entire area with area effects, and then all of it was trying to like execute, and my entire PC just like chugged, it froze. It's like it's gonna crash, it's gonna crash, it's gonna crash, but it needed to happen, otherwise I couldn't beat the fight. That was turn-based. I definitely set a bunch of stuff up to execute. We're derailing. Okay, let's go to Banner Saga 3. This is from PlayStation Europe's channel. This was 2018. This is supposedly wrapping up what was set up as a trilogy, so it could be it for this IP, but we'll yeah, I don't know. Smooth animations. Oh, that looks because it's subtle, but you can tell if you watch them back to back like this, the animations are definitely crisper. Okay, this is a light line mark here.
The end has come.
Just way smooth. I don't think I'm spoiling anything. By the time I get to this game, wow, look at all those words. Damn.
We write our names and our stories on these banners.
Banner 2, right?
So they are not forgotten.
Oh, they're half giants. It's the first time I noticed how large that dude was. Giants? Half
We
giants.
write them because nobody would believe the things that we have seen.
Oh man, this should be a comic. Like they should make comics of this. This feels like it could carry an entire ongoing series. Graphic novel trade. Oh my god. I know nothing about this. I would write it. Please let me write. I love it.
Remember that the decisions we make in life are important.
So they do bring consequence and
because our deeds will never
this
fade.
is for the entire trilogy. This feels repetitious. But I think it's talked about the entire thing. Well, I don't know about the intention. There's one that just... I'm okay with this. There's gonna be contact.
But won't our banners turn to dust? Like everything else?
There's
needs to be
always
more
a path.
than a game. Not just tabletop. This
We
needs
just
to be more.
have to find it together.
This could carry an entire line of stuff. This is like they need to get a publisher on top of this to just, or not even they need to get some sort of partnerships happening. The more. Just Kickstarter everything, you'll make all your money back, man. It did sound like they are self-financing at this point too, which is pretty phenomenal that they kicked this thing off. I think they kicked off the second one too, and then or partially or something, and then they were able to self-finance 3. And they have distributors, obviously. They're on consoles now with PlayStation. They got tabletop, so they've partnered with a tabletop producer. I'm saying hook up with a Dark Horse or something, or I don't know. You can go to Oni Press, go to Boom Studios. Any of those 3 would be great for a Banner Saga comic series or animation. Just start doing some anime. Even I remember an anime from the 90s. What was it called? It was supposed to be a playoff of It was like a near copy of Dragonlance, of the Dragonlance saga. It started with an L. Now I gotta look this up. Got it. Record of Lotus War. Jesus, that took me for ages to Google. I'm like, did they just get wiped off the face of the earth because of some massive lawsuit? Anyways, if you guys know what Dragonlance is, you enjoyed it. You enjoyed that trilogy is actually pretty good. The second trilogy too, the one with Raceland and Caramon, is also very good. Those two trilogies are really good. Yeah, the original ones from the 80s. The Lotus War was an anime that came out that was essentially Dragons of Autumn Twilight, if I recall correctly. If not, a mix of 1 or 2 or 3 of them. Anyways, they almost definitely got a class action lawsuit But it was so good. Anyway, I don't even know how I derailed for so long. I have no idea what I was trying to say about it. But was it to make this into an anime or a cartoon? Or I mean, they kickstarted Critical Role into millions to make a cartoon. Come on, Banner Saga. I know nothing about you, but do this thing. Anyways, I will be bringing these to the channel. I guess I have to start keeping an eye out for when this comes on sale. I'll buy the trilogy. I'm going to look for these on Steam first. I'll consider PlayStation 4 if that makes more sense. But right now, Steam. I would rather it be a PC game. They will come to the channel. Don't know when. I'm overbooked right now. But this looks great. I will play it. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, everybody. Peace.